Good morning, it's Alana. I have no drive to create right now. I just don't want to do anything, but I still want to draw and paint and do something. And so it's already also 90 degrees outside, 90 something degrees out at 10:30 in the morning. And for anyone else who lives in a place that they hate to live at, it's just really difficult to make art when you are miserable in your own body. So in lieu of that, I'm gonna just draw slash paint something that I think is funny and that I love. And two, it's Pride Month and the world is going to shit. I live in Los Angeles County. I am obviously absolutely enraged at the horrific things that ICE is doing right now, at what's going on in the dictatorship that we live in. And so, in order to combat all this, I'm just gonna do something a little silly, a little funny, and I'm gonna paint my dear friend Big Challenges and I. And I'm gonna do it with a pride flag behind it, the inclusive pride flag, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not able to really do anything down in Los Angeles. I've already made a video that's over on my TikTok about just my feelings on all of it, and the fact that no one is illegal on stolen land, first of all. Second of all, the fact that, yeah, you tell them, birds. When it comes to immigration, it's a civil wrong. It's not a criminal wrong, which is its own argument. And then third, I don't got the gas money to go be a part of all of it, or the bail money, so I'm just going to continue to just waggle my big mouth, and I'm gonna paint some big challenges, and we're gonna move on and have as rollicking of a good time as possible. Huh. Rollicking of a good time. She's angry because I won't let her go outside and eat the birds. So. You may be asking yourself, who is Big Challenges? Well, Big Challenges is a Sanrio character, obviously. Yes, this is just the Hello Kitty wiki page, but I don't care. You can do your own research, or you can just watch this 30-second blurb. Created in 1978, he is on nothing, which is why I am painting him on a painting, because there are no Big Challenges merch anywhere, not even on their website. He's apparently in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which I've never played and would really enjoy and like to try and play one day, but I'm certainly not going to buy a Switch 2. Maybe one of these days I'll buy it if it's still on the Switch 1. But yeah, that's Big Challenges. Big Challenges. He's an alligator. I love him. Love him very much. Gender is probably male, so maybe we should just consider them non-binary like myself. Yeah, so Big Challenges themselves. Bigu Charanji. That's adorable. Alright. I love his little face. Let's get to work. So we got our frame. This is how big it's supposed to be. So that's how big our paper is going to be. A throne fit for royalty. Setting up my easel for this. And I've never really talked about this because this is probably one of my favorite, pieces of anything that I own. I consider this a tool. I consider this a piece of furniture. This was a gift from a dear, dear friend of mine whom I miss very, very much. Nico, if you ever see this, I miss you. The brand is Ergo Desk. I cannot find a single bit of information on it or anything related to it. My friend had got it from one of their friends down where they grew up, and it's just so absolutely beautiful. The back of it has a really nice bit for you to hold on to while you're moving, and you can see, if I move this down a little bit, you can see there is metal up here because this is a hinge and it flips upward as with the sides. So I'm going to show you how this works. You can flip it upwards like that, but I like to go with the sides first. see we've got some hinges on either side. Those open up real nicely. This goes at the top. And then you put your goodies right here. There's even a little spot right here for brushes, which I really like, and obviously something here to have just general storage. If you're using a phone or something else as a reference photo, you can put that up there. But then I put my tools. Yeah. That's my goodies. Okay. Actually, I'd like to start like that. So we're gonna do this in layers. I'd like to start very first with the entire background is just going to be taken up with what I believe to be the best pride flag, which is the most quote-unquote recent one, and it's a long name, but it's the Intersex Inclusive Progress Pride flag. She looks a little something, they look a little something like this. So we're going to do as much math as we can muster, because I do want it to look relatively even and properly spaced and things like that. So I'm going to do the 6 colors in the back, and then it looks as though the inclusive, I'm going to call that a dart because it reminds me of like a dart within sewing. Looks as though the dart goes about halfway through the entirety of the image, and then we'll figure out our lines of angles, and then we'll move forward. Also, if you enjoy having your piece like in the middle of your easel so that you've got some room to play with down here, because I'm gonna need some room so that I can angle my goodies. Get just a little bit of tape, just a teeny bit, not like super heavy duty tape. This is obviously some old ass magic scratch tape. Do a little funny loop, put it on the back of your piece where no one's gonna see it for the moment, and then there we go. Bitch isn't going anywhere. Also, don't forget to put on something so you can listen while you work. I am currently watching again the Beauty and the Beast with Léa Seydoux and Vincent Cassel, because I enjoy hearing Vincent Cassel growl in my ear, so I'm having a much better day now. Alright, that's good, and look how shiny she is. It's shiny because of the specific acrylics that I'm using for this. They are absolutely lovely. They're this Golden Brand fluid acrylic. Sorry, I can't even see. Golden Brand fluid acrylic. I actually got these, I want to say 12 years ago, because I was very into marbling, like doing marbling in water with paper. And so they were really good for that, but then I've had them ever since, and they are really, really lovely. So this part of it is done. Now we're actually going to move on to big challenges themselves. So I've got my favorite thing to play with, which is just a tissue box. I'm going to cut it up, I'm going to sketch in it, and then I think I'm going to add a little something. So just what you see, because I got these scissors that I really enjoy using, and I think I can add a little bit of spice to my fun painting, my fun drawing. And then my poor little fingies do need a break for today, and I'd like to do a couple like cleaning up of the edges and things. But I think tomorrow we will be all ready, and I'm excited. Good morning. It's the next day. God, it's like already 90 and it's 9:45. Goddamn morning. So the hair's already up. The fan is on. There's actually 2 fans on. Don't tell anyone. But we got 2 more little things to do and then we're done. It's always the silly art projects that make me really excited. I feel it necessary to state that I do not own Big Challenges. Big Challenges is owned and was created by the Sanrio Company. They do not also believe the things that I believe. This is just a fun little odd project. I doubt Sanrio really cares anything about ICE or about the need to prosecute them for various crimes against humanity and the communities with which they're supposed to serve in the United States. So just be understanding that Sanrio does not have any of these beliefs. These are all mine. I think I'll hang it over my imaginary mantelpiece.